Hello, dears, and welcome back. I know it's been a very long time since I last posted a full-length tutorial on writing, but life gets in the way. I've had a lot of things going on. I was sick. I nearly died, me and my family, because of a virus, and then again. But here we are. So today we're going to talk about a very pretty topic. It's about pie charts, and we're going to learn how to use language for comparison and contrasting data in writing task one. And obviously, towards the end of the lesson, you're going to practice writing a task one summary. So grab your notepad and follow along. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm up. And for today, we have questions about the news. Do young people in your country generally follow the news? What about older people? And how do most people get their news in your country? You know the drill. You can do this activity by yourself. You can record yourself answering the questions, then play the recording and listen to what you have said. Notice any mistakes, moments when you're incoherent or you're repeating yourself, or you can do this one with a friend. 2 minutes. Good luck. All right. And now that you're all warmed up, we're going to move to the first part of our lesson, understanding the task. This is a task, and these are the pie charts we'll be talking about. And in this particular activity, I'm not going to ask you to underline key information, but I'm going to give you 1 minute to decide what information you need to include in your answer, and then to again decide whether you have to include your personal point of view. You've got 1 minute for this one. Okay, so as you probably know, whenever you're dealing with the writing task one for the academic IELTS test, you need to include the main information shown in the charts. Here we have two pie charts and of course comparisons. And no, you shouldn't include your personal point of view. Keep your personal point of view and opinion for the essay. Okay, we're moving on to the next section, language and content. And as I said, at the beginning of the lesson, you're going to learn how to use language for comparing and contrasting data when dealing with the writing task one. I want to remind you the structure that I recommend whenever you're dealing and you have to write a task one summary: to introduction, overview, and then two body paragraphs for each feature you're going to identify, you compare and contrast. Okay, on the next slide, you're going to have the sample answer for those two pie charts. Now, I'd like you, while reading the model answer, to answer these two questions. How many parts are there in the model answer? Not paragraphs, parts. And what does the student do in each part? And here is the sample answer. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to read and to answer the question. All right. And obviously, there are three parts to the summary: the introduction, which is the paraphrasing of the question of the task, followed by the overview, which is the big picture in which you identify the main trends, and then two body paragraphs where you identify two main features and you have to compare and contrast. All right, moving on. You're going to read the model answer again, but this time you'll have to identify the parts where the student compares and or contrasts data. Yeah? And again, I'm going to give you 3 minutes for this one, although on a second thought, I think that's a lot of time because you've already read the model answer. However, 3 minutes comparing and contrasting data. Okay, and here are the phrases for comparing and contrasting. As you can see, they're used sparingly and mainly in the body paragraphs, right? So you don't have to use in every single sentence a comparing and contrasting phrase or word. Everything has to flow. We're moving on. We have another table with words and phrases for comparing and contrasting data. Um, which one has the student use in the model answer? So again, you're going to use at the model answer. However, I'm not going to give you again another 3 minutes. I'm going to give you 1 minute because this is the third time you're reading the sample answer. Okay, so 1 minute only. Okay, these are the words and phrases. So if you're aiming for a band 6, band 5.56, these words for comparing contrasting information are very good. All right. We have one more activity before we move on to planning your own summary and then assessing and improving. Here you have 5 sentences, which again are about comparing and contrasting data. In brackets, you have a word that I would like you to use, and I'm going to make a little bit of a uh, addendum here. This is not watch, sorry, this should be while. I'm really sorry about that. It's late at night and I'm trying to squeeze everything in to also catch some sleep and be present with my kid. So that's while over there. So what I would like you to do is to rewrite the sentences using the words in brackets. And this is very good practice for you to vary your vocabulary so you get extra points for vocabulary so you don't use the same words for comparing and contrasting. Okay, I'll shut up. 3 minutes, rewrite the sentences. Okay, and here are the answers. And we're done with language and content. We're moving on to the best part, planning your summary. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to organize and plan your answers. Um, think what you're going to write in each part of the summary. What are you going to write in introduction, overview, and then the main features, the language that you're going to use to compare and contrast data. Okay, good luck. Okay, now that you've done with your planning, I would like you to take around 12 to maximum 15 minutes to actually write your answer. If you have a study buddy, you could work together and then you can review each other's work and you can make suggestions for improvement. After you have finished writing your summary, I would like you to spend a few minutes to check your work and then answer these questions and see if you have included in your summary. And it's very important to do so at the end of each summary you have written, because this way you're going to improve your writing. And this, my friends, leads us to the end of lesson number 7. Thank you very much for watching. It's well under 25 minutes, so 25 minutes a day keeps band 5 or 6 away. So if you have time, an hour a day to work out, this is the workout for your brain. Thank you very much for watching. You can find me on my socials with a little bit of um, with a little. I want to mention that I'm not really active on Instagram, and I'm not going to spill the beans. You can watch my latest reel, and you can watch the description, and read the description, and you can see why I have decided to take yet another break. I'm not saying I'm not going to post on Instagram, but for now, I want to take a break. However, you can still find me on Threads, which is a new platform from Meta, and obviously on YouTube. Thank you very much for having me. If you like this tutorial, if you like me in general, just give me a thumbs up, give me a comments. I much appreciate it. Even the dislikes, even the hate comments. It means that I have created some sort of response in you. And until next time, take care of yourself, keep learning, keep exploring. Bye bye.